What is up, Edison? This is Dionysus, aka Young Puds, coming at you guys with another episode of shameless hype beast gigabytes content. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. You might be saying, why, Dionysus, are you posting today? What has brought you back to making videos? And to that question, which is a fair question, I really have to say nothing in particular. There is no specific reason that has me firing up the good old Streamlabs desktop 1 point whatever um, here on a Friday night because I'm gonna make a video. How have you guys been? I gotta say, I've really missed you all, every single one of you, and especially you. In fact, out of all the viewers, there's only one person who I don't want around. Just one of you, one of you. I would prefer if you didn't watch my videos or interact at all. But nevertheless, we're back because most of you, almost all of you, in fact, I really love dearly. So we're just going to hop right on ladder, playing a little bit of Gigavice. A lot's happened in the Gigavice world. I think the number one biggest trend, and I think this is going to be a lasting trend, folks, is we've seen this card here, Trap Stun, absolutely eclipse and replace Royal Decree. And I think it's probably correct. Now, the way the metagame evolves, the way things are constantly in flux, as they're known to be, this is not going to be a permanent development. There's going to come a time where Royal Decree is so far from memory that it will actually be good again. To have Decree, you can flip Decree, win the game on the spot, but that's just not the case right now, and I don't think it's going to be the case for a while. Also, very interesting, related to Trap Stun, people are starting to experiment with siding Royal Oppression. I think that's pretty cool. So we drew Titanial, and then we're getting Dust Shooted right away. So we'll just put that Titanial back. No harm, no foul. Honestly, all we have to do now, we just have to rip Lonefire off Upstart, and then we're just in a fantastic place. So this is fine, really. Okay, so we got the double HA. That's 2 chances to mill Lonefire. So we'll go ahead and pick up the Supervise. Just milled. That's a little unfortunate. Won't lie to you folks. And, oh, that feels bad. Okay, let's think for a second. So here it's obviously between DDR and Supervise. And normally, right here, I would just say, okay, DDR. But he's already put this Stardust Dragon on the field. And I feel like here we want to go for the high roll win con. We're going to find Lonefire very soon. And I want to have the second Supervise so we can just, resolve Trap Stun and then Coal Arm for game. So that's the plan. I'm going to pick up the second Supervise. We've also, we milled the 1 Gold Sark. So there's really just not a lot. Ooh, that's unfortunate. There's just not, there's one other card that the DDR is good. Well, okay, so there's 2 cards that we want DDR, Foolish Burial or the second Gold Sark. And if we're waiting for 2 cards, let's just wait for one of the Lonefires and then high roll with Supervise. I think this is a big thing with this deck, is sometimes you really, really need to be playing to high roll to get your outs. But all right, what are we doing here, guys? All right, 4 minutes into the video, we've talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! Enough. You guys don't really care about that, right? What are we going to talk about today, guys? I got to tell you, tonight I watched My Neighbor Totoro. Now, this is a movie that I was, of course, everyone knows about My Neighbor Totoro. Classic, right? And I got to tell you guys, after watching it tonight, it is a classic for a reason. Dear Lord, that movie was an absolute map. Dude, look at that. That's funny. That's funny. That's really funny. Anyway, so My Neighbor Totoro, absolute fantastic masterpiece. I'd only seen it once before. Um, we watched it. I took this it was like an after school activity, 7th grade, and we were like, oh, that's just okay. Um, like that's funny. That's objectively funny. There's no world in which that's not like really really funny. Okay, so that comes out. I don't really know. Um, mm, Going first. That's good. It's gonna look really different if we were going second, for the record, guys. Anyways, so only other time I'd seen My Neighbor Totoro was like a 7th grade after school like art class type of thing. It was like the last day of the class, and the teacher was like, "All right, we've already published our comic book that we've all put together. So now we're just gonna watch Totoro." I gotta tell you guys, I remember, I remember the obvious things. Like I remember the, you know, scene where the Mei like finds Totoro, and that's very cute. And I remember him like flying around with the tree. But I feel like the emotional depth of that film was just completely lost on me when I was 12. Like let's be honest, we've all been 12 before. I don't know about you guys, but I'll tell you what I wanted to do when I was 12. Like I wanted to draw swords and fight scenes, and I wanted to play World of Warcraft. You know, um, that's what I wanted to do when I was 12. That's I think that's pretty normal. Like I think we could all relate to that. And so the emotional depth of this film Totoro was completely lost on me, completely and totally lost on me. And it was so good, you guys. Like honestly, if you haven't watched that movie, I highly recommend seeing it. If you haven't watched it in a long time, go back and watch it. Um, Everything going on with the the mom in the hospital, I'd completely forgotten that that was even a thing. I know I've talked about on the channel before. Like my dad got sick and died, um, and just like any time, like anything about like parents, you can't attack with Sangan King. Anything with like parents, being in trouble or anything, like man, that just like it really tugs at the old heartstrings. You know what I mean? And I mean, just like what else is there to say? You know. Um, right, we're gonna pause and think for a second. Are you gonna do anything with the Sangan? I don't think you are. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna tribute summon Pyramid Turtle to banish my Sangan? No, you're gonna give it back. Thank you. Um, this is a great situation to be. We just Trunade. I get to keep my judgment. If you stop the Trunade, there, you're not gonna stop it. And then we just tribute summon the Giga, and now we get Sangan go off. And I think we just win here, folks. I think this is just like directly a win. Um, yeah. You know what else I've been enjoying? Speaking of media that I've been enjoying, I know you guys know it. I know you too, you specifically. I know you know it. You guys heard that I stole an F16 song? Um, it's AI slop. It's AI slop. So if you're, um, taking like the moral high ground on that, you're gonna miss out on this one. You know, you're probably fine with that. But I gotta tell you guys, this is a banger. This is like a grade A absolute banger. I should have gotten the second Lone Fire, and that's my fault. But I don't think it's gonna matter. Like, what do you have? You have Battle Fader, you have Jors, the Gemissary of Jarkness. I don't think so, King. You got Trag. No, you don't have Trag. You would have dropped Trag already. He is a I will let my opponent attack with everything before I hit admit defeat. You don't admit defeat until the life points hit 0, right? Alright. Okay, so this is zombies. So we definitely want the DD crows. Trap stun, I don't want. No, is oppression going to be a thing? Zombie side oppression? Like diva zombies? I feel like diva zombies could put in oppression, but like, no, oppression kind of poops on them too. Not. Okay. Don't. One smashing ground out? No, because we have the Book of Moons. They're in the main deck. I like this. Let's do this. Okay. Nice. Okay, we drew Lone and Vise. So that's nice. I like drawing Lone and Vise. And you drew Future Fusion again, so I don't feel bad. You know, sometimes people want to get at me. They want to be very salty because I've opened Lone Vise multiple times. And if you open Future Fusion multiple times, I don't feel bad about also having my good cards. You know what I mean? Also, I'll be honest with you, I never feel bad about having my good cards because I'm trying to win this game. And I've also drawn Titanial all 3 matches here. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play the HA. I'm going to mill a Dandy. That was close. That was almost a Dandy. And then we go set. Then you Dust Tornado my SSN. Maybe not. Pyramid Turtle, totally fine. No problems there. Wrenchel. That's so aggressive. Wrenchel into Starlight Road. King, you better win the game this turn. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Sure. 1200, yeah. I'm gonna mill Dandy off the Gobzom. No, I didn't. That's okay. Assault mode activate. Yuck, dude. Friggin' yuck. Do I Mirror Force this? I have to think. Wouldn't it be cool if I had drawn Crow, you guys? That would have been cool. Like, it's just a Mirror Force to preserve my life points, but I feel like I probably lose next turn anyways. Here comes the Future Fusion. I think I just take it. Like, this is all going to hinge on my next draw. I have to draw, like, a Smashing Ground or something. If I draw a Smashing Ground, then I win. That's fine. Okay, you have another back row. Okay. So that's terrible. My main. Normal summon Lonefire. Activate effect. Don't negate it. Alright, good game. We're not going to talk about that one, guys. We're not going to talk about that one. We're just going to go right on in to the next match. We're going to go right on in to the next match. So yeah, guys, Totoro. Like, I think just like what really struck me in that movie is the dad. And, you guys know I have a daughter, so I think it's pretty obvious why I'm going to be relating to the dad in that movie. But the scene that stood out to me the most is, when they're growing the acorn and they grow the tree and all that. And, like, the dad's, like, working on, like, grading papers or whatever in his office. And, he's, like, he, like, hears something, he looks over, and then, like, comes back and he's at peace. And I don't know, guys, something about that, like, it just, I'm trying to. I'm like, you guys can tell. I'm like still actively processing. Like, okay, how does that like? How did that actually make me feel? Because it's really interesting. I don't know. I guess it's something about like obviously like he's not there. He doesn't know what's going on. But like he as a father, like he knows that like something good happening, something magical is happening with his daughters. Um, and just like he seems like a little more at peace when he goes back to work after he looks up. And I don't know, I just think it's really special. I gotta say also, of course I was watching Totoro with my daughter, and every time uh, Totoro was on screen, she was just laughing and smiling, and she was so happy. And oh my goodness, it was just adorable. It was just adorable, you know. What else is there to say? Like it was just, it was really special. And guys, this makes up for last match. Look at this. Look at this. So we're gonna go Heavy Storm, and you're gonna go Lad, and I'm gonna go Book of Moon, and I'm gonna put you face down, and you're gonna lose your Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, and now I'm gonna go Lone Fire, and well, here we go, right? Lone Fire, Lone Fire. That's gonna get us to Gigaplant. We equip the Supervise. Back the Lone Fire. Get Lone Fire effect. That's going to get us Copy Plant. Going to go Synchro Summon. Power Tool Dragon. Head and Supervise back. Power Tool Dragon once more. So you 2 Supervises and a Mark of the Rose. And we'll get Mark of the Rose. Alright. So we'll use Power Tool Dragon and we'll... Oh my gosh, dude. Are you serious? I actually had no idea. I thought it was less. Don't at me, guys. It's fine. If it tries to attack the Gigaplant, we'll just chain Legacy of Yatagarasu to the attack. Yeah. It dunked on Nerd. That was sick. That was still sick. Oh, I lose 100. Okay. Sure. Instant Fusion is treated as Fusion Summon. Yeah, it is. I had to make sure. Had to make sure. Their dice roller. Hitting the nettles. Literally do not care. It literally do not care. Okay, that... I care about that. Bad for us. Man, what a punt. Punt, you guys. Oof. I can't even say, like, oh, who mains Lightning Vortex, because I'm over here maining. Can you believe that I still uploaded this video, even though I lost that first match, and then I threw this second match? Crazy work for me to still upload a video. Perhaps you can tell. Your boy's out of practice. Yeah, sub. Fine, go ahead. Okay. I feel like just like sticking with way better. Like unless you have to have like avarice and stuff. If you don't have avarice and you just want to put up a dupe block, like really bad. Really bad. Okay, pass. Like, oh no. Um see, like this, that's bad. Standby main. Here, okay, so what's the line? So we could go mark, banish, giga, take dupe, DDR, discard torrential to take the dupe, or to get back the giga, dupe and dandy and giga. Then we can normal summon giga. I guess I want to put a titanial on the field. Suppose that's the plan. But I want the I don't want to leave him with the Duke Frog. So can I synchro summon with something? Is there anything worth doing? 2 plus 3. And then I could get I kind of just want another card. I could have heavy. If he draws heavy, that would be bad for me. But like everything, literally everything other than heavy, I feel like it's correct to just sit on the torrential for a turn. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Solemn Judgment. Like, yeah. This is the thing. Like, if Frogs puts up dupe block, even if you have the out right away, you're not obligated to do anything about it. Like, you can just keep on improving your position before you do anything about it. Okay, so now we're gonna think. Hmm. What's good? Go. Flip summon Sangan. Activate Torrent. And then that's going to clear his board. And then we get a Dandy to hand. And we get tokens. I want a hurt. Just what I want. Going to continue doing nothing. It's man, you know, it's like old Jin, Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, we're gonna do nothing, and sometimes that's just the way. It's true. True. That's something I've always thought about Yu-Gi-Oh. And then one time I watched a video and someone else said that, and I was like, "Gosh, friggin' darn it, that was my thing." But honestly, you don't need to be very creative to come up with something like that. We've all seen Avatar. You're putting the reborn frog in attack and taking 200 points of damage. That's fine. Don't care. Oh, so you just want to put the trag on the... That's fine, too. Once again, I don't care. Honestly, like, that's great. Trag was your lifeline. Now I can try and put together some sort of full arm line. I'm almost certain I can do that. Do I get Gold Sark this turn, or do I get Gold Sark next turn? I get Gold Sark next turn. Ugh. Upstart Goblin. Standby main. But he probably also has cores. But Upstart? Brunade. So good. Well, I'm not discarding the Trunade, so yeah, go ahead. I mean, like we have the Judgment, so I'm really just like not concerned. You know what I mean? Like I'm just not like, oh, you have heavy, oh, you have econ, oh, you have econ. Sure. Again, don't care. You're gonna drop a lad. I think lad gets solemned. I'd be allowing something like that. Got the second lad. I want to coal arm into drag. Is that gonna, am I gonna have enough life points? Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be a no. Maybe I don't have enough life points to coal arm. You guys know you can do this. You can do slash half if you don't want to do math. What? Oh. Wow. I didn't know that's how that worked. Thinking. Actually, really didn't know that's how that destroyed. Yeah, it's just like the other one. No, I need these cards, so I have to torrential now. You've used your normal summon. What more could you be doing? What more could you be doing? I don't think very much. Look at this. Were any of you guys watching me go, yeah, I'm gonna use Solemn Judgment on the lad, and being like, oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Let me tell you, I did not know. Alright, this is weird now. It has to be... let's think for a second. Hello. I'm filming a video right now. How was work? It's good? You want to hang out while I film this video? That's a no. That's a no. You guys ever heard a no that doesn't sound like no? It sounds like, That's what that was. Jeez, you guys, it's late. I've had a lot of mulled wine tonight. What's the line here? Is it just... I need something to banish. I need you to put something on the field, King. And then you can... something to banish. Okay. Man. I really want something to banish. The line is... I don't care. This has like been the greediest game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've ever played in my entire life. The dot is blue, by the way. The dot is currently blue. So like, let's just go all in, you know? Oh, it's Junk Synchron. Okay. Oh, then you just make Bryo, then I just... That's so dumb, you guys. I'm sorry. That's atrocious. Are you guys having fun with this? Do you guys like this? Let me know in the comments if this is an enjoyable video for you guys, or if this is the worst piece of crap I've ever put out in my entire life. I'm kind of feeling like it's the latter. So I think we just need to push it into the territory of like, this is so bad, it's actually fantastic. And I think there really is something to be said for like the horseshoe theory of that. I'm not saying that this is the room of Edison videos, but it's definitely up there. Definitely up. Just no. No. Bro, all you had to do was make Bryanak. You know these two are nothing. I set these two when you had... Oh. King. King. Okay. Well, I mean, there's like literally nothing I could draw. So we're just gonna mark the rose. Gonna banish Lonefire. And I'm gonna take is it Swap Frog here? I think on target. Oh my god, this is a hard line. I think the target literally does not matter. We go swap. And then we go DDR, and we discard Upstart, and we get Lonefire. And or Lonefire effect. Pick up Giga Plant. Oh, you got total punt. Total punt. 100% did it wrong. It was supposed to. Want to use the Treeborn to make Power Tool Draft. That's okay. Is there the second DDR on deck? Right. Okay. So then we go Furt 1, 5, and we get Poppy Plant, and then we go Grenade, and we pick all this stuff up. Back. Then this. Target that. Here comes Big Bad Bryanak. Tokens going on too. And then we Furt this. Bryanak. Yeah, sure. You know, we'll make a level 7. And incidentally, guys, this is not how you should play this game. Like, you should absolutely like think about your line properly and like really think about what you're doing. Like I'm absolutely being a little bit obnoxious, but sure is working for us. Then we'll go Nettles, and then we'll go 7 or 9 Mistworm, and then the Supervise activates and Mistworm activates, and yeah, put all that stuff back in your hand. And here's Gigaplant, and you have Gores, and I need to put an Armory Arm on the field. Do I have a way to do that? Am I gonna have to Bryo to clear itself? No way. Furt. Activate. Get Lonefire, and then wow, this is so bad. I really messed that up, huh? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Never mind. Everything's fine. And then we just go for this one. Go dupe. Get this back. Then we're gonna sync with this. These two. Big old Gotham's there. Got him. I'm gonna Furt again. Oh, I wanted Titanial this time. Well. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Why not? Battle Fader, you guys. Oh my goodness. Alright. This is just game 1, incidentally. That's crazy. Wow. All right, deserved. That was so deserved. That was so absolutely deserved. Completely terrible. All right, we're gonna lock in. I'm sitting up in my chair. The dot is blue. Um, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know, dude. That was something else. How was your guys' summer? My summer was great. I moved. The weather's like finally getting cold. Took a while. Um, but it was a good summer. I moved. I really like where I live now. It's quaint. Quaint is a good word to describe it. It really feels like small town life. And I'm from the DMV. I've mentioned this before. I'm from Maryland, right outside of DC. And I mean, there are rural parts of Maryland. You can go to the Eastern Shore, go out to Western Maryland, where there's really nobody. But like Montgomery County, PG County, DC, Fairfax County, Northern Virginia, all of that, like it just, I mean, even into Baltimore, really just blurs together. Honestly, you talk about the 95 corridor, it pretty much is just what's the term for it now? A megalopolis. I watched this video a little bit ago. I bet some of you have seen this video too. This guy's talking about all the megalopolises in the world, or at least in the country, in America, and he's theorizing that soon a gigalopolis will form when multiple megalopolises eventually merge. And I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I think you guys want to talk about pros and cons of big city life and not big city life. Okay, so obviously I went a little crazy last game. It was a bit much, so we're just gonna calm down this time, and we're just gonna calm down. I'm not even gonna go for the power tool. Just gonna we're just gonna pass on Gigatite. Nice and simple. No muss, no fuss. One thing I will say, it would be really nice to live in a city because then I could play card games, uh, in paper. I don't think I have played a physical game of Yu-Gi-Oh. No, I went to locals a couple times after YCS Providence, but I already was not particularly close to locals, and since the move, now I am even further from locals. So maybe someday I will venture out. I would love if there was a. Oh my god, you guys! I can't believe I forgot about that. This was like the whole reason I wanted to do the video. So, I want to start making videos again. I'm going to be doing it really consistently, and I wanna hoard all the YouTube checks, right, until I have enough money to just fund an RBET. So if you would like to have an RBET in the Northeast, in the Northeast, um, uh, we can totally do it. Just watch my videos. Just engage with the videos. Tell your friends about the videos. Share the videos, like all that good stuff. And I'm just gonna stack all the money. And once we have enough to fund an RBET, which it'll take a little bit, thousands of dollars to do this, but that's what we're gonna do. So officially now, if you are in the Northeast, or you would like an excuse to come to the Northeast, which is the best part of the country, if not indeed the world, um, look no further. Just support the channel, watch the videos. All of it is going to go towards putting on a sick tournament for you guys. I think it'd be cool to do it in like a rad place, here in the Northeast. I think that would be very cool. Um, I'll see if we can pull it off. This is sick. Look at this. We can go take your sub, and then we can go DDR. Lonefire and Lonefire. Oh, the mark stays for a moment, and then we dig a moment. You guys know that? You guys know Odessa? It's like Odessa, whatever. I've only seen it written. They got that song "A Moment Apart." That's a good song, you guys. That's a good track. That goes hard. Um, I like that one. It's like the deep breathing in the background. I'll put that on when I do like the Stairmaster. That's the other thing, fitness. Um, it's not that I've slacked off on fitness. I've just like I've been since the move. I've been a cardio kid. I don't really have a basement anymore. Like there is a basement in my house, but the ceilings are really low. It's full of spiders. It's got like a lot of water issues. So like the basement home gym, no longer. I've been doing a lot of cardio. Riding my bike a ton, a ton. Um, doing some rucking. I got the backpack to put the baby in. Um, so lots of cardio thing. I don't know what I was getting at with that, but sure is what I've been doing. Caius Giga. All right, we're not mess around. The like the greedy play there is you tight tribute tight because what else does he have? He probably doesn't have anything, but like there's no reason. Heavy storm. Should have used this first. And now we'll one of each. Then I guess I just HA for the DDR. Nice. Get your Treeborn Frog back. Better than to put it there. Sad. We have one Vise and one DDR left in deck, so we can't be using Power Tool Dragon. Upstart. Boon, happy to pick that up. Very nice. Boars Trag. No. Very cool. Very, very cool. And by main battle phase, boom. Boom. Battle fader. Whatever. I have books, so it's like worst case scenario. I don't know. Stand by Treeborn, and he drops a lad on me. Oh, tribute 2 for lad. Wow. That's clearly a lad. I'm not gonna attack into a lad. It's just 100 and then it's on the field. I'll let you flip summon a lad. That's fine. And then I'll torrential. Get over it. Flop? Sure. Huh? I'd like you to put a monster on. Am I really just gonna have to attack? Then eat the 100, and then what do? We do. Yeah, okay. Time to do something. Taking action. What is this? Cannot be special summoned to the end of turns. battle damage to your opponent, they discard their entire hand during the draw phase of the next turn before the turn player draws. Why is that a card, dude? I don't want to discard my entire hand. Okay. Go. Mark of the Rose. Giga. Take this. Moon. I'm going to put it down again. Now it's mine. And EDR. I have torrential. And that back. Supervise. This one. I still have my normal summon. Normal summon that. Nope. Then back. Set everything. Pretty good. What are you gonna do? Dark Dust Spirit me? I have Supervise. Oh, thank goodness. That was annoying. These seem really underwhelming. Like, what else do I... Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So have you guys noticed what I'm doing with the deck right now? You guys seen the little silly thing I'm up to? I didn't want to talk about it, but I guess we will. I mean, look how blue the dot is. How blue the dot is. Let's talk about what we're doing. We're not playing discard traps. I decided discard traps are bad. Here's the thing. A discard trap is a -1. That's it. That's the end of the story. I don't want to go -1. And then I hear you saying, "Oh, Dane Aces." Yeah, that's you, by the way. You, specifically. Ew, Dane Aces. DBDBD. Well, I'm gonna have dead SSN. You guys love pointing out SSN is dead, but you know what you never do? You never point out when SSN fixes. And I have dead SSNs in my hand. I have dead titanium. I don't care. I want that in my hand. If it's in my hand, it could be anything. It could be anything. That's very scary, my opponent. It's very intimidating. That's very frightening. Is he just gonna, like, Mausoleum Lad me? It's so annoying. Yeah, he is. I'm just getting Mausoleum Lad. Draw. I can't play. Okay. Hey, this is a good hand. Not into Lad. Let me just draw Book of Moon. I'll just draw Book of Moon. That's fine. I'll just draw Book of Moon. And then we'll move on. I stole an F6. How start F16? So what other Ghibli movies do you like? You know, I watched Ponyo was like the first one I showed to my daughter because I was like, that's a cute movie. I actually saw Ponyo in theaters when it came out. Twice. I saw Ponyo twice in theaters. This is catastrophic for me, guys. Yeah, that was Book of Moon Bust. Yep. Yep. Oh wait, actually, I could go. Oh, I can normal summon Gigaplant without tributing. Wait a minute. I can pay 1,000, tribute summon Gigaplant, and then I can just fire the Upstart Goblin. Sick. Oh, it's over for you. Oh, I was literally gonna scoop. I was literally gonna scoop. But now I don't have to. Because now you're at 2300 and now you're getting run over. Now there goes vanities and you don't have anything to bring back. And then we get to go main phase 2 and go Gold Sark, go Lonefire, and okay, now you just need to not have Dark Dust Spirit. Not have Dark Dust Spirit. No, it's like so I could make Stardust there, but it's like I feel like there's like Econ's pretty bad. Caius is also bad. Caius loses to Stardust, and hey, look at this. No, this seems pretty good. Clearly there's a battle fader. Most obvious battle fader of my life. Show me. Thank you. Because I have Furt and Grenade, I'm comfortable making the Stardust now, so I don't just automatically lose to Dark Dust Spirit. Nice. Nice. Why is Brio here? If we pull this out, like honestly, I almost think I should lose. Like I think I deserve to lose the match. If I pull this out, it's only because playing the Mausoleum Vanities Lad deck is so bad. Do you guys remember when was it hat format? It was hat format. I remember hat format. It was like a South American event, and someone pulled up with like literally in the year of our Lord 2014. Someone pulls up with just like Mausoleum and Archlord Christia and Majesty's Fiend and Jinzo, and like that was literally the deck, and they did really well. I think it was a nationals or something, or like South American Nats or like Peruvian nationals. I'm not sure exactly what event it was, but like someone really pulled up with a deck like that, and they did really well. Like I don't know if they won the event, but like it topped, and I remember seeing that and being like, "This is it. I'm gonna play this," and I played it a lot. And then like eventually you realize why like that kind of deck is actually very bad. It's a stun deck. Stun decks are bad. But I had a friend who was uh, like 1 or 2 years younger than me. Okay, so here it's gonna heavy, and it's an obvious bait. It's the most obvious bait I've ever seen in my life. We just have to just let it go. What ruling are you checking? What ruling do you think he could be checking? Does he think Stardust is mandatory? I don't know. Anyways, and I just like I perpetually had like 9 to 11 months of additional competitive Yu-Gi-Oh experience from him. So it's like I would make a discovery, and then like a few months later, catch up. And like I beat him a bunch of times because he sucked at the game with the Mausoleum stun deck, and then he was like, this is an unbeatable deck. I'm gonna play this, and I think he like actually bought it in paper. Oh my gosh, like, you ever like start telling a story and you're like, wow, yeah, this is a neat anecdote, and then like you remember like it goes deeper. Anyways, he pulls up to locals with this like Mausoleum stun deck, and I think like one of his friends, like his grade also pulled up to locals that day, and like he hadn't been in a while. And my buddy was like, I have to win. I have to like show, like, I guess he'd been like talking big, like, yeah, I'm really now, you know. I think I played him like round 2 or something. And I'd like to also point out that this is a fictional story. So you know, don't think that you know you can take my Kasi idea. This didn't actually happen. It's all hypothetical, right? But I win round 2 at a locals. A locals. This is at Dream Wizards in Rockville, Maryland, and um, so you guys know, like, that's not a tiny locals, but it's not like a big deal. It's a locals, right? And he pays me to scoop in round 2. Um, so he can maybe top locals, and then he lost the next 2 rounds as well. Um, Good times. What are we doing here, King? Does he really think Furt is gonna destroy? Just Furt being destroyed destroys Gigaplant? Because it doesn't. It doesn't say that on the card. You don't need a ruling. It just like doesn't. That's just not how it works. Directly chained to a destruction effect. Yes. It does. Chain block. I don't know how you'd chain block here. Black Garden. Whoa. Ba, 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 ba. During the infuse Royal Monster Field. Yeah, that works. Dang. Alright, I'll take 11. That's really annoying. I should have just lied. I should have just lied. Now I'm gonna lose. That's okay. We were talking about this earlier. I deserved to lose this game. Well, you also don't have a frog, so no. Maybe. Plenty of stuff we could. Plenty of stuff we could draw. Not even remotely. Not even remotely. Yeah, I just have to draw that one copy of fertilizer still in my deck. That garden. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Can't Treeborn Frog with Black Garden on the field. Have we considered this? Can't do that. Man, honestly, I wish I just hadn't even seen the Gigaplant line. Normal summon it with Mausoleum, and we could then the video could be over, and I could go to bed. Know what I mean? You attacking? You attacking the other token? Why aren't you attacking? I don't understand. Mark of the road. Okay. Sure. Now I can draw DDR. Slow him down. Slow him down. That's the plan. That's the name of the game. Slow him down. Ooh, very scary set. Go ahead and Gold Sark and stop. Have to live one more turn. No, 2 more turns. Not even game, but not bad. Sure. Smashing ground. Have to. Oh, that's insane. Yeah, smashing ground. Go. A little treat for you. Solemn it. Negate it. Negate smashing ground. This is a wild match, you guys. This is not supposed to be this long. This is like a 7-year match that I could have won game 1. But here we are. The dot's been blue for a while, too. You guys notice this? The dot has, like, stayed blue. Come on. Let the smashing ground resolve. What are you going to do? You're going to do nothing. That's right. All done. Cool. Oh my goodness. What else has happened recently? I don't know. Any of you guys go to RBET Berlin? That would have been cool to go to. That's like, you know, one of those things where I was like, yeah, you know, if I like have a family and responsibilities, I would absolutely have jetted off to Berlin. I don't have a passport though. Not in possession of a passport. It's top decking that. It's like have to do that. I don't know. That might have been wrong. That might have cost me the game. Now instant fusion is lethal. No, he can't attack with that thing. Haha, never mind. Main con. Oh no, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Tribute something, then we lose. Alright. Yep. GG, well played. Going right on YouTube. Going right on YouTube. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really am serious, like videos to come. Gonna make lots of these. I want an East Coast RBET. So we're just gonna keep making videos until YouTube pays me enough money to make something like that happen. So that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, drop a wine emoji in the comments so I know you're a real one. And other than that, you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys really, really soon. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.